today we'll be looking at creating website with WordPress. I guess most of you must have heard of WordPress before. You know what WordPress is. WordPress is a content management system whereby you design a website without necessarily coding. Like, you don't even need to know any code. You don't need any single code, nothing. Just graphics. You just drag and drop and you get your site ready. And I'm telling you, a lot of sites running online today are built on WordPress, like a lot of them. There are many organizations I know of which their sites are built on WordPress. So today guys are going to learn how to do that. So before we get started, there are a couple of tools you need. First of all, you need to have XAMPP installed in your system. XAMPP is a local server. We have a lot of local servers. We have XAMPP, we have WAMP, we have MAMP. There are a lot of them. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'll make use of XAMPP. So first we'll go to apachefriends.org. apachefriends.org. Don't worry, I'm going to paste the link in the description of the video below, so you don't need to cram the link. So once you are there, you will see different versions of the XAMPP and different machines which they run on. So if you're using the Windows machine, you can click on the first one here, or Linux or Mac OS. So I'm using Windows, so you click on Windows. Sorry, I'm not going to download it because I already have XAMPP installed in my system, so I don't need to download it again. So I'm going to cancel it. So for you guys, once you've downloaded the XAMPP, you go to your download location, you locate it and install it. For this video, I'm not going to show you guys how to do that. I already have a video on how to install XAMPP already, so I'll put the link in the description below, so you can go there and watch how to install XAMPP. So once you've downloaded XAMPP, then the next thing you need is WordPress itself. You need to download WordPress. So you go to wordpress.org/download. wordpress.org/download. Once you are there, you will see the download button somewhere around here. So presently the latest version of WordPress is 5.4.2. so you're going to click on it and then you download it. So I'm not going to also download it because I already have WordPress downloaded in my system already, so no need of downloading it twice. So once the download is completed, you go to where the WordPress is, where you downloaded your file. So once you're ready, the file will be downloaded in form of a zip file. So you extract it. And once you're extracting, you go to the extracted file. So you're going to cut it. Ctrl X to cut, or you right click, and then you see cut here, you click on cut. Then you go to your XAMPP folder where it's installed. So by default, once you click on your drive, you will see the folder below XAMPP. Look at it here. So you open it, go to the htdocs folder, and then you paste it there. So once you've pasted it, you rename it to whatever name you want to give. So as I've said, we're creating a site, and I think our site will be an e-commerce site where we sell things, we sell products, and people come into our site to buy products. So let me give the name ecom, just a simple name. So once you've done that, you now go to your browser. So before we install WordPress, we need to create a database first. We already have video on how to create database. Okay, I'll still put the link in this description in case you want to watch that. But so in this video, I won't be elaborate. I will just move straight forward. Don't be explicit on how to create database. So if you want to learn more about that, you check my video. So you type localhost /phpMyAdmin. So once you've opened it here, you see this your PHP environment, phpMyAdmin environment. So this we are going to create a database. So there are two ways to create a database. You can either create it graphically, like using your mouse, click and drop, or you just write a single line of code that will do that for you. And as for me, I prefer writing a single line of code. I don't like the stress. So by doing that, you just type the word create database, and then the name of the database you want to create. This is SQL. I think maybe later in future I'm going to make a video on SQL where you guys can go and watch and learn how to use SQL. So what is the name of a database? Okay, in order for it not to confuse me, I'm going to give it the same name as the folder, as the name of the WordPress folder that I just renamed, which is ecom. Then you click on go. So as you can see here, this is our database here. Look at it, ecom. So you go back to okay, open a new folder again and you type the name of the folder we created, which was ecom. So localhost/ecom. Don't worry if you can't remember, I can just type the localhost to list out all the folders in your htdocs folder for you. So from there you select the one you're working with. As you can see here, localhost, here's the folder ecom, so you click on it, so it will still open up the same file for you. So once you are there, you click on select your language. So here I'll choose English. Continue. Let me close this. Then there's the database name, database username, database password, and database. So all these things, we should make sure we have all this information. Which of course database name is just what we've created here, which is ecom. So click on let's go. So they are demanding for database name here, which I've told you is the same to what is here, which is ecom. So I'm going to put ecom username. Now by default, if you're using XAMPP, by default the username is root. But if you use other local servers may have different username. But for XAMPP, by default the username is root, unless if you choose to change it yourself. And the password is empty. There's nothing. So make sure you leave it empty, not even a space. So just leave it blank. Then database tools, we're using localhost, so leave it as localhost. Then table prefix, just leave it as WP. So once you're done, click on submit. Then run installation. So this is site title. So what's the name of our site? So as I said before, ecom, they said username. I'm going to use ecom admin because I'm the admin of the site. So definitely you also be the admin of your site. So ecom admin, that's the username. Mind you, we're going to use this username to log in. Now password. Now please, this way I always advise people, make sure it's a very strong password, because once someone have access to your site, he can do whatsoever he wishes to do with it. Like he will maneuver the site the way he wants. He can even push you out and make himself admin, and then he will be the owner of the site. So you must choose a very strong password that is difficult to guess. So by default, WordPress will give you a password. So you can copy the password somewhere and go and paste it, but I don't advise that, because someone can come to your computer and then get access to the file and see the password and then use it against you. So I advise you to choose a password that you will remember, only you know. So here I'm going to put my own password. As you can see, my password is strong. Then email. So you put an email. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to use an email, but please, I recommend you to use email, because by the time you forget your password, it's your email they'll use to reset the password. So you need to put in a valid and working email. So, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to use testing@testing.com. It's not a valid email, but just to put something there. Then click on install. So WordPress is going to install everything, create the database, create tables for you, and every information will be there. It says success, WordPress has been installed. Thank you, enjoy. So WordPress has been successfully installed in our system. So let's go and log in and see. So I choose, username is ecom admin. Then what's the password? I've got my, okay, I've not. Okay, login. So as you can see, guys, WordPress has been successfully installed on our machine. So you can see everything here is ready. We'll start to create, edit, and arrange everything. If you look at our database, we just created the database before. It was empty, no tables, but now we have tables and everything here. WordPress is going to do everything automatically for it. It's created all the tables and every information here by itself. So you see, no need of it to go and start learning how to create database if you're using WordPress. So thanks to WordPress. So thank you guys for watching. In our next tutorial, we'll start designing, we'll install some plugins and other things we need just to add more functionality to the site. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.